Good morning and welcome to another edition of From the Desk of Dan White. It's been quite the year so far. As you're all aware, we had Liberation Day on April 2nd. Markets did not react great to the tariffs President Trump had imposed, and the market was really cratering. There was a sense that maybe the bond market was going to implode. So President Trump's advisors told him to kind of pause things. He paused them on April the 9th. For 90 days, and that ended yesterday. But as you know, tariffs did not go into effect. They have since pushed it out to about August 1st. But all that being said, from the pause, the market's rebounded. And last week we hit 3 new all-time highs. So the greed index is off the charts right now. Nobody seems to be worried about any type of correction. And as Warren Buffett says, when everybody's doing this, you ought to do the opposite. So who knows what's going to happen? Just on Monday, President Trump said he's going to impose 25% tariffs on imports from Japan, South Korea, Malaysia, 30% on South Africa, and 40% on imports from Laos. And again, they have pushed everything back until August the 1st. So there may be more trade headlines as we go forward with the majority of stocks and sectors in an overbought territory. A correction would not be a surprise at this point. And then that being said, the other thing that happened last week, they signed the big, beautiful bill. So one of the reasons tariffs are seemingly on the top of the White House's to-do list again is President Trump did sign into law the big, beautiful bill during the July 4th ceremony. And in broad strokes, the bill is an extension of the tax cuts from Trump's first term. So that's good news. I mean, that takes the risk of higher taxes at the end of the year off the table. The price tag, that's kind of the sticking point. They raised the debt ceiling by a cool $5 trillion. So on it goes, spend, spend, spend. Juice is in demand, right? Expectations are growing that the Federal Reserve will cut interest rates this year. As of now, I don't think anything will happen in July. At that meeting, Chairman Powell is still worried about tariffs. We still don't have any clarity on tariffs, and he's worried that tariffs will create inflation. Trump really wants him to cut rates as quick as possible because of the debt. But to Powell's credit, he's not caving in. It's supposed to be an independent body, and he is making it independent. So he has not caved to President Trump's threats or name-calling or that type of thing. So federal funds future traders think there's a 66% chance the central bank will lower rates by September and an 86% chance they will do it by October. So lower rates, usually assets go up. So there's a lot of things going on in the market. And as usual, we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, we hit a new all-time high last week. We've corrected a little bit since then. We still have tariffs. We're still unsure about that. So I think it's just tread carefully at this point until we get more clarity on the trade front. All right, that being said, the next thing on the agenda is if you are a Charles Schwab customer of ours, if you have a managed account, hopefully you are pleased with the new communication tool, the Asset Lock. I know we've had a lot of clients getting, you hit a new high. I think it's a great communication tool. We had some snags when we first rolled it out, trying to report some of the annuity values. I think we've gotten them resolved, but if you're still having issues, please reach out to us. And I know it's a lot of communication, so if you don't want to receive that, you can opt out, and we're happy to show you how to do that. Upcoming events. We did have the first event in our Dan White and Associates in Richmond series, so I want to thank everybody who attended the Wellness Wednesday stretching event. We're looking at a couple other events later in the year, so stay tuned for information. I'm pretty excited about maybe the next one or two that we're going to have. We have Dan White and Associates Night at the Blue Rocks coming up. It's right around the corner, Friday, August the 15th. The email invitation with the link to register was sent out on July the 1st. And included in the email was a video from Chris explaining our new check-in process, so make sure to watch that. And any questions or to register, please reach out to Chris or visit our event website. And then in September, we're having our referral event Tuesday, September 23rd. We are hosting our fall referral event in a suite at a Phillies game. So just as a reminder, for referral events. In order to qualify, you have to refer a friend, a family member, a colleague to either attend one of our upcoming dinner seminars or to just come in for a complimentary consultation with one of our advisors. We have a very full seminar schedule taking place this summer, and seating in the suites, once it's full, it's full. I think it holds around 40 people, but seating is going to be limited. So it's going to be on a first come, first served basis. And again, if you have any questions, please reach out to Chris. And then last thing on my agenda today is Google reviews. So I know a lot of you have given us some outstanding Google reviews. It helps move us up in the search engines. But we have separate reviews for Lewis, for Glen Mills, and for Middletown. So if you do have a Gmail account and you have not yet given us a review, if you've had a favorable experience, which we sincerely hope you have had a favorable experience with us, we would appreciate it if you'd go on the Gmail account and give us a Google review. So that wraps up July. I hope you're enjoying the summer. We're in the summer doldrums, as we say. Forecast is always hazy, hot, and humid, and a chance of thunderstorms. And we've had our share of thunderstorms the past week or so. So I hope everybody's staying safe and enjoying their summer. And we'll see you again next month. Have a great day.